Graded Card Investor.
What's going on, guys? It's Matt with GradedCardInvestor.com, back with another video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to show you how to submit to Beckett BGS grading, sports cards and TCG cards. For those of you who don't know, submitting to Beckett is kind of a pain, all right? However, it's not as hard as it appears to be, okay? So I'm going to show you guys step by step how to submit your cards to Beckett for grading. I'm going to have timestamps listed down below in the comments. Also, I'm going to have links to my semi-rigid card holders that you want to submit to grading companies linked in the description below. So without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this video. All right, guys, so first things first, go to Beckett.com. You're gonna wanna go to grade cards, button right here. Go to submission form. If you're not logged in or you don't have an account, you just create one, it's free. You're gonna log in. Now they do have an online grading form, which I've never been able to fill out properly without it freezing. So I highly suggest just doing the submission form, okay? So click that download now button and don't get overwhelmed by this, guys, okay? Very easy, so easy that your grandma can do it, all right? So you wanna print this form out, right? So you're gonna print it out. Now, if you have more than 13 cards you're gonna submit, you're gonna go ahead and just print 2 forms out, all right? Because they only have spots for 13 cards on one form. So if you have more than 13 cards, print 2 forms out, just like I have here. And I'm gonna show you guys how to fill these out. Don't be overwhelmed, it's very easy. So just print this form out, and once you do, and you have all your cards ready to submit, I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do. All right, so once you print the form out, you're gonna wanna fill in your name, your address, the city, state, phone, email, zip code, residential, your name. Don't worry about your account number if you don't have one, just leave it blank. Beckett will assign you one. And international shipping, if you guys are overseas, you're gonna wanna click international shipping. But if you're in the States, you wanna I'm gonna do Express Saver. That's typically the most one used. And then you're gonna wanna start filling these in. Now, don't be overwhelmed, guys. I know, it looks like it's a lot of work, but it's not. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna do. Now, I haven't submitted to Beckett in forever. Beckett was actually the first grading company I submitted to back when I lived in California. And, it's the same exact process. They do need to improve it. I'm not sure why they haven't already, but I'm hoping they do. Having it online is a lot easier than doing it manually. But you know what? It is what it is. So first things first, guys, organize your cards in the order that you want the graders to receive them. And make sure to keep that order. So you don't want to enter them on this form and then mix them up. So when the graders get them, they start with a different card. So get your cards in order. I want to start with the James Harden, the Rising Stars, Mo Bamba, all the duplicate cards in order next to each other, right on top of each other as best as possible. So I got the same Mo Bamba die cuts right on top of each other, and that's going to make filling this form out a lot easier as well. And all the similar die cuts right on top of each other. And I'm actually going to end with the Luka. In order to start, you type in sport. So you don't have to type out basketball, just type in NBA. And these are actually gonna all be NBA. So I'm just gonna type in NBA all the way down. If it's baseball, MLB, football, NFL, Pokemon, PKM, I guess, or something abbreviated. Now this is gonna be a pain in the butt if you're doing a bulk submission, but it is what it is. So I have a total of 17 cards. So if you have more than 14 or 13 cards, just do exactly what I'm doing. And you have 2 forms, use both forms. Very first one. And if you don't know the card, you got to look it up on eBay. So this is going to be quantity 1, year 2009. So 09, set name, national, you can abbreviate, treasure, colossal, patch, and Beckett will look it up if they don't know. Card number 4. Card number 4. Player name, James Harden. Declared value, I'm gonna say, $500 right now. First one done, and you keep doing that all the way down the list. Card number 2, you have quantity 1, year 09. You could put 09 10, but I'm just gonna put 09. And then I'm gonna do national treasure. This is the NBA gear auto prime. That's very tough to read, but they're gonna know, Beckett's gonna know. And then the card number is 5, James Harden. Declared value right now, probably I'm gonna say 500. Now this value is after the card's been graded. So I just remember that. So actually the first one, I'm gonna say 800, and then this one, I'm gonna say the same thing, about 800. That's a rough estimate. And if you need to white it out, just take some white out and white it out. This is mainly for, it's self-declared. So it's whatever I put. In case something happens to the card, I'm only gonna get $800 for it, all right? So my self-declared max value, declared value is $800. With the Mo Bamba, I'm gonna go quantity 1, 2018, I guess. Panini Spectra Rising Auto. And then the card number, RSMBB. I guess I'm just gonna leave it blank and then put Mo Bamba. Declared value after it's been graded, $75, I guess. I'm not sure really. It's Mo Bamba. He's not really, they're not doing terrific. This is more of a prospect, long-term for me, / PC. So for this one, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I should have just, yep, okay. So I have quantity 3, 2018, Panini Spectra, Rising Stars Auto, card number, leave blank, Mo Bamba, max declared value for all 3. You gotta have your calculator handy. I'm gonna say 75 times 3, so 225 for all 3, and go ahead and put those. Now you got to remember to stack these. So this is first, so upside down, just like that. So when you pick them up and get ready to package them, number 1's up front, okay? So I put them upside down, just like that. All right, I'm gonna zoom out so you guys can see better what I'm doing on my desktop. So I'm gonna finish filling these out, and then I'm gonna fast forward to the next part. Okay, so what I just noticed is it says card player name. So the set name goes here, right? So Panini Select. You can also put the card player, or the card. So I could have put blue die cut in here as well. So you know, you got room to put enough, but you know, Beckett's gonna know. Okay, now that I have all my cards filled out, I have the declared value on the right. I added it all up. I'm at $2,930 declared value. All right. So now what you want to do is you want to come down here and fill out this section. So by checking this box, your cards will be given a numeric grade if possible. But if the cards are deemed to be altered, trimmed, recolored, etc., we will seal and authenticate the cards in a standard Beckett Authentic altered case. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Select that. Other box that says by checking this box, your cards will only be authenticated. So you don't want to grade on the cards, you just want them authenticated. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the first one, check the first one, because I want them, if they're trimmed or altered, just go ahead and put it in an authentic case. I'm fine with that. However, the second box, you only want your cards authenticated, no grade. All right. Now the grading options and turnaround. All right, guys. So this is currently the Beckett estimated turnaround time. So I'll take this with a grain of salt. For economy submissions, it's approximately 11 months. Standard submissions, it's 8+ months. Express is 20 to 30 business days, and then premium is approximately 10 to 15 business days. But with the state of the hobby right now, you got to take those with a grain of salt, okay? I'm going to go ahead and say economy subgrades for $35. So next is the total number of cards. I have 17. Grading fee per card is $35. Multiply line 2 by line 1 for subtotal, $595. Add $2 for each additional certified autograph card, 8 autographs. Oversized item surcharge, none of them are oversized. Return insurance, that's where you come down here on the other sheet, and after you add up all the cards, the declared value, you have to add that up, which mine is just shy of 3,000. Then you come over here and you look at the insurance section, okay? So for US residents, you use this chart, and for international, you use this chart. So since my declared value is just under $3,000, I have to add $36 to the bill. $36. However, if it was under $1,000, it's only $12, and so forth. All right. For international, it's $1.25 for every $100. Okay. Return postage, same thing. Second sheet. This second sheet, guys, it has all the information you need to know. Okay. If you want, just go through and read through, and you'll realize, wow, it's very informative. Answers all your questions. Okay. So return shipping. Next day service is expensive. It's 2-day service, not that expensive. Express Saver, very affordable. Then ground is, you know, I would much rather pay an extra, $4 to have the Express Saver. and this is for international orders only. So I'm going to go ahead and do Express Saver. However, if you want to do ground, save you a couple bucks. Okay, so I have between 11 and 20 cards, so I have to add $32 to the bill. 32 tax, Texas residents at 8.25% for sales tax, and then I'm in Tennessee, so total add 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 lines. So add that up, $679 for 17 cards, and I think I picked some pretty good cards, guys. It's up to you what cards you want to submit. But I definitely think National Treasures, rookie cards do well. Thick patch cards do well. Die cuts do well. And, this is a combination of PC and investment cards. So, it's up to you what cards you want to submit. Payment options. You got to fill out the card, the expiration date, your name, the signature. You do that. I'm not going to do it right now. And then you have to sign that I have read and agreed to the BGS terms and conditions. That's on the back right here, the conditions, the submission rules and restrictions. So after you've done, filled your form out, you got the total, you're ready to package up. Now, I'm gonna fill this information out later, but for now, I'm gonna act like I'm packaging it up, okay? So fold the form in half and go ahead and get you a box. I suggest getting a box from the post office. Priority mail, USPS, brand new box, tape it real good. And what I like to do is put a bubble mailer on the bottom just for extra protection, and then get these air pillows, which I save from my Amazon order. Plus I just have I bought some for shipping expensive cards. Or you can use this, styrofoam wrap that I get in the that you get in the mail. But what you want to do is package your cards up essentially professionally. All right, if you have thick patch cards, use a thick top loader. Don't try to squeeze them in a semi-rigid holder. Okay, you want to put them in a thick top loader, put them in penny sleeves, then a thick top loader, and then a team bag that you can seal shut. Okay, that way if the card is not going to slip out during transit. That's very important, guys, very important. Thick patch cards, penny sleeve, top loader, then team bag. Okay, now for the cards that can fit in a semi-rigid holder, graded card investor grading candidate holders. All right, these are grading candidates. Now I use a plastic bag on some of my cards, however not all of them. They're not going to slip out, and that's the whole purpose of the semi-rigid holder. It's so when the graders get it, it's easy to open and pull that card right out. Okay, these are premium quality. They're the kind that you want to submit when you're submitting your cards to be graded. All right, these semi-rigid grading candidate holders. I got a bunch in my eBay store. Check it out, guys. If you buy in bulk, you save per pack. So after you package your cards up, they're in order. You want to take durable cardboard and cut it about the thickness of the cards, just like this. Put one up front, one in the back. Take you some rubber bands, not too thick. Like you want to use them, durable ones, but you don't want to be too tight. And just wrap it, guys. Just, if you've seen my how to submit the PSA video, same thing. Okay, so you want to make sure it's secure left and right, and then top to bottom, just like that. All right, it's not squeezing the sides, it's not squeezing the tops. Secure, very secure. And what I'm gonna do is take my form, fold it, and put it at the front of the stack. So the graders will know when they get them that this is the front. Okay, heck, you can even write on it, front. Just like that, all right? Once your cards are nice and packaged like this, you're gonna wanna put it in the box very securely. So you wanna use these air pillows. I like to do the top. You can even put them on the bottom if you wanted to. Just like that. And that way I know that they're not gonna get squished, okay? You can even shake it around, no movement whatsoever, all right? Very secure. And then you're gonna package it, tape it up. You can use security tape, but I just use regular shipping tape. I don't think anybody's gonna open up the box and seal the contents. Regular clear packaging tape. When you're ready to ship it out, you wanna ship it to Beckett, 4635 McEwen Road, Dallas, Texas, 7524, all right? You can find that address on Beckett website if you want to. You wanna take this to the post office, Insurance is entirely up to you. I typically don't do insurance because I feel safe that I package it well and it's not going to get damaged. When Beckett opens the box, first thing they're going to do is they're going to take out the pillow, they're going to pick up the order, they're going to pull this out, they're going to see front, and they're going to open it up and start grading. All right, simple as that, guys. Now, if you guys want to submit through an LCS, go to Beckett.com, grading submission location. There's all these different places that you can take your cards to, and they'll submit for you. All right, guys, there you go. Your first BGS submission. My first in a long time. I'm very excited to get these back. I'm excited to have Beckett as an option when I'm submitting my cards, you know, because I have these cards I don't necessarily want in a PSA case. However, I think they'll look better in a Beckett case. And that's why I've been holding on to a lot of these cards, because I didn't want them in a PSA case. And now I know why, because I think that they're going to do well in the Beckett case opposed to a PSA or any other grading company. Now, there's lots of grading companies out there, guys. I'm going to do a video, try to do a video on all of them, on what cards do well in each case, because the market is, you know, undetermined really on a lot of cards, a lot of years, a lot of sets. Some do better. Even TCG cards do better in some cases. But for the most part, PSA cards are typically going to do the best. Like I said, however, some cards, sets, and players, they do better in Beckett cases. And we want to really try to get those Beckett 10 and Black Label grades. Those will be, you know, very impressive. So, guys, you know, you want to practice makes perfect. So submitting, grading the cards yourself, sending the best of the best to Beckett, I think you'll win in the long run. Even if you get a BGS 9.5, it's still, you know, I could consider it a win. So, like I said, guys, if you're going to submit graded card investor grading candidates for, you know, traditional standard size trading cards, thick patch cards, you want to use the thick top loaders inside a penny sleeve, inside a sealed team bag. Have fun, guys. Let me know. Comment below if you have any questions. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support. Stay posted for more content. I'll see you all in the next video.